Yo, what's up, guys? Alright, so for today, I actually have a friend visiting me, Mr. Fonseca.
Thank you, Mr. Vice, for having me. Hello, you two. Great to be here. Mr. Vice has introduced me to a lot of classic franchises, and I'm thankful to be here. Thank you, Mr. Vice, for letting me join.
Alright, no problem. It's gonna be a pleasure having someone, because you never played this game or anything.
No,
so.
I've seen you play it in the past, and it looked fun. I don't know too much about the...
I think you see me play in high school.
Yes. Yeah, and it looked fun. The graphic design and everything. I am an outsider to the Dragon Ball franchise. Don't at me, please. But it really looks fun. It's like a good gateway game into the franchise.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I know a couple people personally that's like gotten into the series from this game, so definitely think so. But anyway, in terms of what we're gonna do for today's video, we're taking on the new Supreme Magnificent Battle, the Gathering of Super Warriors Edition. Here we're gonna do stage 1. So far they only have 2 stages, but they both have a mission with special conditions here. So this one is for the Dragon Ball Seekers category. We gotta use 6. So let's go ahead and hop over there, see what we're looking at.
I like the graphic design right there. It's like little retro. The little loading screen had a retro.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
got the modern graphics.
They actually changed that recently. It used to be like
Another update?
Yeah, there was a recent update where they changed it. It used to be Goku like holding up a spirit bomb when he was charging it, but now they changed it to like the...
You know, the way he was holding it reminded me of like Atlas, in mythology.
Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah, we have the Pixel Goku as the loading stuff now. A lot of people kind of miss the old spirit bomb, but anyway, so we already looked through the mission. So for stage 1, it's just versus pretty much the representation of Dragon Ball, what they have here. And then we see stage 2 is Dragon Ball Z Part 1, so presumably it's going to be multiple parts there. So, got 6 attempts to do this. I mean, from what I've heard, this stage isn't going to be all too hard, but if we fail all 6 attempts, then we just lose and have to wait till the next day.
But you'll gain some more experience and knowledge and how it's going to feel, in the level, so.
Yeah. Well,
it's kind of like Mega Man, once you get a game over or 2, eventually you're just going to get the rhythm of it.
Right, exactly.
But we're at the mercy of RNG,
Because that's the thing, is that like you learn more about the stage like playing through it, so. But they actually do have a stage details button here. They added, I think, about like half a year ago or so. It's been around for a bit now, but they have this enemy info button. They actually have a lot of phases going on here. So it's going to be a long fight. Phase 1 is versus Kid Goku. He is immune to being stunned, but we can attack lower him. We can seal his super attack. We can also defense lower, but since I have Mr. Fonseca here, I just want to point out defense lowering isn't it's not very important.
Yeah.
Because characters can do critical hits, and critical hits ignore defense. So why lower their defense if you can crit?
This is part of the lore right here.
Exactly.
You have to encounter each stage and level a bit differently. Each opponent's different.
Exactly.
I'm an outsider on this, but I'm willing to learn.
Yeah, okay. So, he doesn't have a territory. He has a super attack, a weapon super.
Super T-O? What does that say? T-E-O? That's what, or is that Q?
Where's that?
Where it says...
Oh, the typing. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I still get to tell Mr. Fonseca here about typing. So, we can get into that a little bit later.
Yeah. Okay.
Once we hop into the stage, there'll be like a... Because you know Pokemon, right?
Yeah, I played a couple of games.
You know how Pokemon has like different typings that like are advantageous against each other?
Oh.
Like how I think fire's like strong against grass, for instance.
Like earth based.
They basically have typings in this game.
Okay. It must be a short for something, huh?
Yeah,
like
tech is technique.
Okay. Oh, technique, okay.
Yeah. And the whole thing is like super, how it says super. I don't think there's any...
And then that's strength, and then that... Okay, I see. I get it now. I just saw the first one. With
I was looking through, but let's actually look at my box here. So they have super class characters. Super class just means that they're like good guys.
Yeah.
So you see how it says super physical?
Yeah.
Super. Yeah.
So that's just short for words.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God.
And this guy's extreme, so he's actually a villain. So that's the difference.
So super and extreme.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, super sounds friendly, almost. Powerful but friendly, and then extreme sounds, extreme. Sounds kind of aggressive and kind of scary sounding. Extreme.
Yeah, even through the pronunciation of the word itself. Yeah, extreme, like extreme.
Extreme.
Extreme. Yeah, and super sounds a little bit like nicer and rounder.
It's still powerful, but not as aggressive or something, you know?
Yeah. So that was phase 1 anyway. Kid Goku, or Youth Goku, whatever you want to call him. Phase... What's up?
The interface is pretty neat, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, it's organized and easy to look at.
This is gonna be a fight that's a bit longer than fights that we've been getting lately. Because it got 7 phases, and some of the phases have multiple enemies in them.
And you have to survive all those phases.
Yeah, but from what I'm hearing, this fight isn't too difficult. We'll see how it goes.
And then like phase 2 has multiple.
Right, yeah. Because phase 2, you see how there's 2 enemies underneath there. So Bulma here, we can do anything in terms of like stats effects. So we can stun her, conceal her, attack lower, and like I said, defense arm doesn't matter. Oolong here, same thing. Phase 3, we're going against the Yamcha, all stats effects. And then we have the Ox King. We can lower his attack, but we can't seal or stun him. Chi-Chi, yeah, stun and lower attack. And Master Roshi here, this is a phase 5, yeah. Stun, attack lower. Not a whole lot going on here. This seems like it's gonna be pretty easy. Yeah, attack lower, stun. Oh, launch is part of that.
Oh man.
Yeah, stun, attack lower. And then...
looks like we might have some mercy on phase 6. We only have one opponent.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Phase 6 has some more skills here, so we can't seal him, we can't stun him, we can't attack or defense lower, so he's immune to all stat effects. And one of the most annoying abilities right here, lots character switching. Oh, I hate... Everybody playing this game hates that, because basically, I think you've seen before that you have like the 3 characters down at the bottom.
Yeah.
It makes it where you can't move some of them.
Oh man.
So it can make it a real pain.
So that's right there is what's gonna rage induce.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's deceptive. Oh, only one opponent. It's very deceptive right there.
Yeah.
It's gonna give us some mercy. Nope.
Because the thing that sucks about it is that they have strategies in this game where you run 2 specific characters together as a rotation, they call it. Mm-hmm. And if you get blocked, you get forced to separate them. So that's why people don't like character locking.
It's a dreadful part.
Yeah. But we'll see how we handle that in phase 6. Now phase 7 is against Goku here from the 23rd World Tournament. He's immune to all stats effects and he can dodge. Alright, so yeah, pretty long fight. Let's go, and I have a Dragon Ball Seekers team already made for this.
7 deadly stages.
Oh.
7 deadly
Yeah, true. So yeah, I do not want to run the GT trio as a friend. I want to run another Daima Goku. Let's go ahead and find him as a friend, because the thing is that like you make a team of your own 6 characters, and for the 7th character on your team has to be someone else. So this big old list right here, this is different players. So I'm picking out a guest of this Daima Goku. The reason why is because he leads Dragon Ball Seekers as his leader skill. So we're making a whole team of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in terms of the character role, I usually like to go over this in most of my videos here.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm new to this, so I need to see this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm your pupil.
Alright, so, I like to explain all the characters on my team and, like, their basic roles. I don't want to get too deep into it, because, I mean, like, got big old paragraphs of all their skills they can do.
And they can just pause and read it, you know?
Yeah. So, this guy, he's gonna be pretty good character in both slot 1 and 2. Technically he's best in slot 2 because he gets more attack. He's better offensively in slot 2, but in slot 1 he can definitely be good defensively there. Yeah, he's got an active skill. He gives support on his super attack, so when he does his super attack he's actually buffing all the rest of the allies on your team. So
he's like a healer, like RPG style almost.
Similar to, like, he's not necessarily healing you, but yeah, he's like buffing their stats.
Oh.
Yeah, just raising their attack and defense.
Oh, helping you get more stronger.
Yeah.
Team members get stronger.
Right.
Which can help turn the tide in a battle.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna have 2 of them because I have mine and the friend we're gonna be running. Next up on the team is gonna be this Glorio. He's a really great slot 3 character. He can be runnable in slot 2, but in slot 3 they have a specific ability. As a 3rd attacker on the turn, all allies key 1 and 50% attack and defense for 3 turns. So it's a pretty massive buff. Definitely like to float him off. And basically, the term floating means that you put them in slot 3. I'll explain that a little bit more later on. So next up on the team is going to be this LR Int Vegeta. I mean, I've really had much of a chance to use this guy. He got an easy a while back, and he's not too spectacular, but if I've heard things correctly about this event not being too hard, then I think he'll be okay.
His hairline looks like a V. V for Vegeta.
Yeah, there you go. That might
Hopefully
be
the vendetta's over.
that might be the reason why, huh?
5 times the power.
Yeah, because V.
Roman numeral V is a 5.
All right, so he's just got a lot of stats. That's pretty much it. He gives himself a lot of ki. He's got stats. He's got a little bit of damage reduction. I doubt we're gonna need his revive because he has a revive where, like, if you die, it's a certain condition. When the character or an ally attacking the same turn is KO'd if HP is 50% or less, or KO starting from the 5th turn from start of battle, he revives and exchanges into Goku here. Which, I've always found this card art funny because it looks like Jesus Goku. Watch this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I find that funny. It's like the weird...
Son of, you know.
Yeah, I find that really funny.
You fight for good, that's noble.
Yeah. He's pretty much similar here. I mean, I doubt we're gonna have this right here. Planet Namek Saga ally in the same turn, or Namek Saga enemy. Doubt we're gonna have that, but it's okay. Just solid. I have really had a chance to use this LR at all since they easy aid.
I like how it's organized to where you can place who you want, your own strategy of how you have your players that are helping you organized.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you're talking about
a lot of thought into it.
Talking about like the slots in the turn.
The slots and turn, and then it goes into detail about, you know, how these combinations help you before you get thrown into the belly of the beast.
Mm-hmm. So this LR AGL, Krillin, and Gohan, again, they're also solid. I'd say they have a good bit of dodge. They technically have a transformation. It's funny. It's called an outfit change. So they just change clothes, but it is considered a transformation. So you can actually
change.
Yeah. They just become a little bit stronger. Got some more dodge. Got some more stats. So yeah, just wanted to bring them. This Videl right here is going to be a decent support character. Probably going to be floating her off, put her in slot 3, because she gives Dragon Ball Seekers 2 ki and 40% attack and defense. And then specifically in the 3rd slot, she gives another 20% attack and defense. Or is that support? Or is that just for, I think that's just for herself, I think. Plus additional 20% attack and defense when the character's in the 3rd turn. Yeah, I think that's just for herself. It doesn't mention allies. Okay. Well, anyway, she's gonna be good support. She can. Well, there's one thing I really like about her actually. Her super attack effect. She read this out. She greatly lowers attack with a high chance of further greatly lowering attack. Greatly lowering attack is a minus 30% attack debuff to the enemy.
Yeah.
And she has a high chance of doing it again, and high chance equals 50%. So she has a 50% chance to actually lower their attack by 60%.
But they won't constantly keep attacking you, like slow them down almost.
It's actually like lowering their attack stats.
Oh, the stats.
Mm-hmm.
So that the damage input, pretty much, like the
yeah, exactly.
Lower how much damage they can inflict on you.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's like a 50-50 whether she lowers their attack by 30% or 60%. And the thing is too is that I'm trying to go as much additional as I can in her skills right here. So she has a chance of getting an additional super attack and then getting that again. Sort of, it's going to be a lot. But it's just the idea of that lowering attack by a max of like 120%.
Hey, it adds up though.
Yeah, definitely. Now we have this Bunny Bulma. I actually pulled this character recently, so I'm more, if anything, just curious to see how they're going to run here. So, when there's another 2 or more Earthbred Fighters ally on the team, I think I have that, because I'm going to have Daima Goku, as well, different Daima Goku. She is, she's not supporting the whole team, just Earthbred Fighters, Dragon Ball Saga, Peppy Gals. But, yeah, pretty good there, 1 key, 50% stats. She's got a lot of dodge. Just want to try her out, really.
I mean, agility helps too. Don't want to, you know. Sometimes you gotta avoid, having agility is good. You gotta avoid stuff.
You say that because of her typing? AGL?
Oh, no, I actually didn't see that at first.
That's what that means, AGL, agility?
No, I didn't see that at first, but yeah, that's short for agility, yeah.
I find that funny.
You can't always trade blows, sometimes you just gotta avoid it.
Yeah, right. I find it funny, use the term agility and their AGL.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I was looking at her image right there.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the whole team. So, in terms of rotations, what I have in mind really, just keeping Diamond Goku to each rotation, of course. Just keeping the Namek LRs just on separate rotations, I guess. I'm not sure. We'll just run. I'm not too worried about it. Let's hop in. All right. Oh, hey, hold on. That's licensed music.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can't have that in the video. I think that might just be playing in the map here. We'll check and see if the enemies have their own soundtracks playing. Nope, definitely not. Okay. Oh, we got an intro though. Alright, that was the intro. Pretty good animation, huh?
Oh yeah, here we go.
Alright, so we're saving in terms of the in-game music for now because whenever like an intro or any sort of active skill plays, their OST like overwrites whatever's playing at the time, so
yeah.
Might have to look out for it next turn. Well, we have Glorio, he has an intro. Okay, so in terms of this, I think I'm gonna do this. Diamond Goku's not as great offensively in slot 1, but let's get some build up with him, let Videl get some attacks in. I think, let's double check Videl here. Plus additional 2 ki when the character is second to obtain keys phrases in a turn. So, yeah, she's going to be giving herself ki whenever, I mean, I think we're going to be fine anyway. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this. And yeah, let's go for max ki right there because I think they get an extra buff at 24 ki. Yeah, when attacking with 24 ki, launch an additional super attack and 20% more dodge. So they're not gonna need that dodge. And let's see how this turn plays out. All right. Yep.
Uh-oh.
He has like 90% dodge that first turn of his, I believe. Cool looking super attack animation. He's not that great offensively slot 1, but he already did that much. This phase looks like it's going down pretty fast. Ooh, that was hidden potential, but it was a normal attack. Alright, so here's a super. That was the down on this. Dodge. Okay. Yeah, she dodges the one attack, but that was probably most important there. I think they hit like a 10 million attack set right there, and they're probably, yep, gonna finish off, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got the first phase done. Alright, now this time around, probably just gonna want to do this. So, yeah, I don't really think I want to keep Glorio in slot 2. Bulma doesn't have any sort of build-up, I don't think. Oh yeah, she does, with each attack evaded. She gets extra dodge, but I think we'll be okay without that. Just let Diamond Goku get those dodges in. I'm not too worried about who we're attacking first, it doesn't matter a whole lot. Oh, Magic's gonna be all too tough for us. Alright, so if we actually manage to get there to Glorio, you're gonna see how many times he super attacks. It's a lot.
No.
He's a character that can like super attack like well over 6 times his first turn. It's crazy.
It's over 5.
Yeah. The 5's already a lot. Oh, we dodged a super there. This bomb hitting 6 million. I only have it at 55%. That's not too bad of an attack stat for a banner unit. Okay, another additional. Now Glorio hitting 9.8 million there. I feel like Oolong's not gonna hang in for very long.
Oh.
He had like so many super decks coming up.
Yeah.
We only fish him off in just that one. Alright. Oh no. Turn off that licensed music. We don't want that. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Videl in a floating role right here. Diamond Goku's probably gonna be fine there in slot 1. Okay. You got any specific thoughts about what you're seeing so far?
I like it how the little miniature cutscenes is showing you the actions of what's happening. You know.
The miniature cutscenes, what do you mean by that?
Well, the style.
So like the animation?
The animation, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's not just static, you're seeing it in... You're seeing it like in a panel almost, like...
Yeah.
Animation.
I get what you mean. So I was telling you earlier about the typing. That's right, I still need to show you that, you remember?
Oh, yeah.
So you see that wheel right there?
Yeah, that's the 5 points.
Right, okay, so they kind of show the colors and like... Yeah. They go in like a clockwise motion as to like what is strong
Red,
against
orange,
what.
Purple, green, and blue right there.
So for example, the purple, that's intelligence, that is strong against technique. Yeah. The green. So you see like the order goes in?
Yeah.
They actually help indicate that down there at the bottom. See if we pull up the menu thing.
Once you know those little nuances right there, it actually is useful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's happening in real-time game.
Right. So they actually show the type compatibility and icon display right there. So
it seems complex, but once you learn it, it is helpful.
Mm-hmm. So you can see there in the first slot, you see how like the boss, Yamcha, like they have the up arrow.
Yeah.
That's because he is strong against Daima Goku, who is int. So yeah. See the orange, yellow, whatever you want. It's like a weird like yellowish orange. That is strong like against. Sun. Yeah, that's physical is strong against int. So that's why he has the up arrow there. But see, against Videl, they're type neutral, so there's no arrow there. That was a recent update they had made, just having like the arrows displayed there.
I mean, it's for quick looking, you know, quick glance.
Alright, okay. So let's see how Daima Goku handles slot 1 right here. He has a lot of dodge, so I'd imagine he would be fine. Yep, he dodges all these attacks here in slot 1. And he's at 12 million, so his stats quickly grow with every dodge he gets. Because earlier on he was hitting like 4 million, now he's at 12 million.
Because he's saving it, he's dodging it.
Yeah. And this Vegeta at 23 million. He has pretty large attack stats.
Oh yeah.
But
violent. Vegeta's violent.
He sure is, yeah. That's another thing with his V haircut.
Yeah.
And there goes another super attack. So he's very violent.
Oh yeah.
Look at him, just blowing him away. Alright, I imagine they probably still have the same licensed music track playing. Yep.
Uh-oh.
They're just playing it all throughout the event. Okay. Whatever, we'll just keep my music on then. I don't mind.
Very calm, even though this stuff's going down.
Oh, yeah, the music?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very calm. It's just...
Yeah.
I think... I kind of want to do that active skill now. Because...
We're on our next opponent on this phase.
Oh, yeah. So, the LR, Krillin, and Gohan, them in slot 1. See how they're like glowing orange like that, right?
And they're together on the screen right there.
Yeah. They have... You see how like the up arrow? That means you can do an active skill. Play the special animation. And you get special effects from it. So here's the thing. They have an active skill here in base form. But I'm fairly certain that when you do into the outfit change, you can do it again. Even though it's nearly the same thing. Because it's a transformation. It's counting itself as a different active skill. So we could go ahead and play that now. I'm just gotta be careful with the licensed music. Let's go ahead and play it.
Gohan! Hai! Yoshi! Ikuzo! Ki o kaihou shiro!
They have one of my favorite soundtracks in the game. It is.
Yeah.
It's so kick-ass. That's the only word I can use to describe it.
Yeah.
Like
We're at the mercy of copyright.
But that's fun though, because this OST is great. It really drives home the point for me of like this the duo just like working together. You know,
It is neat that you can have them doing an attack at once.
Oh yeah, because they have a lot of characters in this game that's like that. They have a category for
But
it.
you can't spam it.
It's join forces. They have specific cards in this game that are actually like multiple characters put together.
Oh, and okay.
You can think of them as like one character, but
Yeah.
it's both of them working together. But anyway, they're already at max key. Let's go ahead and just aim for Chi-Chi there. They're probably just gonna just wipe her out there, being at type advantage. Now Daimagoku, yeah, why not? Let's just aim for Chi-Chi as well. I think Daimagoku eventually gets effective against all types. Effective against all types means that like he's dealing the maximum damage he can, no matter what typing they are.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
Mhm.
So even if he's going against a physical enemy, he's still gonna be dealing damage as if they're a tech enemy.
Oh, so those previous traits aren't really. He's not going to be affected by that. That's not going to impede him.
In terms of offense, yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of defense, he's still gonna be effective there, or hit by it. Yeah, starting from the character's next attacking turn after the character evades 5 or more attacks in battle, or starting from the 6th turn from character's entry turn. Let's see, do we have any of that? No, we don't have it yet. He's dodged only 4 times, not 5. Alright, so Bulma, let's go ahead and get that. Let's see how this turn goes. 13 million there from them. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good showcase fight to help explain like the game mechanics, because it's not really too stressful. Yeah, we finished them all pretty easily there.
That's convenient with one slot having a duo together,
Yeah,
which can save your other members in your party.
because the game actually counts them as just one individual card, not like 2 separate characters or anything like that. So 13 million there.
2 to make one big thing.
Yeah, pretty much. So he's not effective against all types yet, so he's not dealing much damage. I only have my... Wait, is this the friend or is this mine? I don't know. But either way, he was not effective against all types there just yet. Oh, that was mine, yeah. I only have mine at 55%. So we're going on to another turn for this. Hey!
Oh.
I like his music. It's okay if we get like a second of it in there, just not too long.
No, that sounds more like it. That was dire.
Yeah.
Dire but determined.
Alright, let's, I mean, Goku doesn't build up by doing attacks or anything, right? No, he builds up by receiving or evading attacks. So, we can just do that, that's fine. Trust Daimagoku there in slot 2. And then Glorio. Yeah, whenever you, so I actually want to explain this to you. Whenever you get, like, you see how Glorio's physical typing, right? Like the orange, yellow.
Mhm.
If you get the color key sphere of your type, you get double the key.
Oh.
So watch this. See, like this SCR orb.
Mhm.
I get only well, it's showing I get 2 key. But that's because there's a certain ability here.
It helps enable them to do their specialty. It aids them.
So as a third attacker, he's getting 1 key. So anyway, you see how like if I'm getting the SCR key sphere, he's only getting +2 down there. But if I get this physical one, he's getting +3.
Yeah.
So yeah, getting your own type of key sphere is actually helpful there. You also heal from it too. There's that. This Vegeta at 20 million. Maybe I should have built this guy with some amount of crit, considering that like he's not.
Critical?
Yeah, critical hit.
Yeah.
Should have done that because he's not doing a whole lot here. Yeah, all these normal attacks. They all seemingly have a chance of being supers. 19 million there from Daimagoku. Alright, he's probably finished them off there. Yep, there we
Hard
go.
discipline.
Alright, now on to this phase. I think this is a...
We're on 5 or 6?
I think this is phase number 5.
Yeah, that's 5. Yeah, 6 we only have 1.
Yeah.
6 and 7, 1 opponent.
We can go ahead and trust the Krillin and Gohan there in slot 1. Let's go for... Do they do any stats effects in their supers? they stack, so that's kind of cool. I forgot that they actually stack, but they don't seem to deal any status effects.
Ooh.
Let's go, because like Roshi, they'll be fine. Wonder if I should try to get launch out of here. It's because launch is actually type neutral.
And green was a technique.
Yeah, green's technique. Daimagoku. At this point, also not effective with all types yet. Because not 5 dodges and has not been 6 turns. That's right, 6 turns, right? Yeah, 6 turns from character's entry turn. Let's just keep going in on launch. And Videl, yeah. I think Videl will be fine there. Against like Roshi in particular.
Ooh.
Alright, pretty high attack stat. Let's see how much they do. Oh. Yeah, these boss fights are pretty flimsy, I'd say. They're not hanging in there for too long. Now
That's
they're
a
on to
lot of
Roshi.
damage.
Yeah, definitely. That's a lot of damage.
Like you're seeing the damage, but you're seeing it through the animation right there.
And look at that. They're doing so many super attacks. They wipe out Roshi? No, not quite yet. Oh, Roshi does a super attack. Do they dodge it? Yep. They have a fair bit of dodge. 14 million there from Daimagoku. Yeah, the numbers have inflated in terms of like attacks and all that. Because there was a time where like 1 million attack was impressive a couple years ago. Now we're at 15 million. Like, oh yeah, it's 15 million.
Now that's the new normal, and you used to it.
Yeah.
The
Right.
novelty's more off.
Yeah, it's just that
Newness.
as time goes on throughout the years.
But it's huge when there's a new breakthrough like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep hold on to the active skills with the Daimagokus. So, yeah, at this point we're definitely effective against all types. Let's just keep floating off Bulma. Not too worried about either floating off Bulma or Vegeta there. Let's try to get the age out keys for Bulma. Because another thing too is that I mean, you heal from it, but you also build up the Dokkan bar even more.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dokkan bar, once it fills up all the way, you get a really like all-out attack. But
And you can save that for whenever you need it, huh?
or
Or it implores you to use it now, like when it's available.
the thing is, they kind of force it on you.
Oh, okay.
But the way to charge it, getting any other. Oh wait.
なんだこりゃすげえ軽さだほとんど重さを感じねえぞ肩も全然邪魔になりませんよ自由に動きます
I forget about that animation often.
Yeah,
That's
that
cool.
is useful, having good armor that protects you and durable, but doesn't impede your agility or anything like that, you know?
Okay, so you remember how we're talking about character locking, right? He locked Daimagoku there in slot 3.
Oh.
And he's not even that good in slot 3. He wants to be in slot 1 or 2. So he kind of screwed us over there. Alright, so I'm kind of thinking we should use the active skill right now with them. Because what all do they get at 24 key? Additional super, oh, an extra crit chance, not extra dodge chance. Yeah, I think I kind of want to. What does Daimagoku do in his active? Nothing really. He just does an all-out attack.
It's all about action.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna just hold on to Daimagoku's active there. Should I? I'm curious as to I was wondering why Gloria doesn't have his active yet, but it's because he needs to perform 3 more super attacks, and it's like he's demolished every
Yeah.
thing he's hit. He only did 1 super in this video.
He's like, yeah, I want to be primary. I proved myself.
So that, yeah, I think I want to get I think I'm gonna want to do their active skill, just because like the key orbs. See, it's really closed off for us because no matter what we do, we can get very little. You see that?
You know, it's not enough to actually get to them.
Right. So, their active skill, yes, this right here. It gives them 24 keys, so it just bumps them up to max key possible. We might as well do that. I mean, it's a very similar animation. Might as well play it just because it looks slightly different. They have armor on this time.
Yeah.
ご飯はいよし行くぞ火を解放しろ
Alright, I think that's cool. Yeah, we'll do this. Just try to build up the Dokkan bar a little bit more. Now, in terms of key spheres for Damagoku, he needs 3, so we'll open. See, we're gonna collect that, open up to where Goku could get the physical orbs, the yellow, orange, whatever you want to say. So there we go. See, it fell down, and now we have the rainbow key sphere.
Now we have it available.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta take those little bits, you know, to get something bigger.
Right. All right. Super attack right away. This could be potentially a little damaging. Oh. No, not at all. That only did like 5,800 to us, which was only like less than 10% of our HP. So, yeah, this first.
Yeah, they're synchronized with those two.
Oh yeah, definitely. I imagine this seller to just be the epitome of like, do not underestimate our strength as one unit, you know? So we're like, now Glory gets another attack at the least. He's on in slot 3.
I'm in there.
Let's see if he actually gets some attacks in. Just.
He made his point! Like previous times.
Yep. Alright, back to our music.
It's like Yu Yu Hakusho almost, when he has his finger.
Oh yeah, that's true. I've never watched it, but I've at least seen that, yeah.
What, Yu Yu Hakusho?
I'm
Like,
an anime.
Yeah.
I'm an anime noob. All I've ever really
Sometimes
seen.
the openings to animes have gotten me into anime, you know? Like,
I don't blame you on that. Yeah, they typically go all out with that.
masterful.
Yeah. So this is the very last phase, so we might as well do Damagoku's active skill here. Why not?
We've been saving him.
Yeah, we have been.
We've been patient.
Let's go ahead and
This
do
is
it.
the end game for this session right here.
Yeah.
あオラも遠慮なく
Alright, sweet. Did a decent bit there. The friend. What is the friend built in terms of hidden potential? I gave him full crit, secondary additional. Okay. That's something I still have yet to explain to you, but that is like explaining what hidden potential is really complicated. And like I don't think I have it. I don't think we're gonna have enough time in the scope of this video.
Yeah.
It is very detailed. But basically, hidden potential is just like it's this whole thing right here where they get like like all these skills, like critical hit, combo attack, evasion. But we can explain that another time because it's really dependent on like the character and like emphasizing their strengths.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
So what they already pre what they already have, it's just gonna help amplify what they do have.
well. The thing is, you can actually choose what they have. Like for example, I just want to quickly show this. I'm gonna show my LR, Krillin, and Gohan here. I have them built with a full combo attack, so I give them as much levels of combo attack there, so they have a very high likelihood of doing additional attacks.
Yeah.
While
All these different attributes, pretty much.
yeah, while the friend Daimagoku here, he gave his like a lot of critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Anyway, I'm fine with putting Vegeta here in slot 1 because if he gets us killed, he's gonna revive. I mean, I don't imagine this is gonna get us killed. This fight seems pretty easy. But if he does, we get to see the revive at least. That could be a fun animation to get in the video. No, we just put Videl here. Slot 3, yes, it gets a lot of tech loads there.
Yeah.
Heal up a lot. Alright, super attack right away. Let's see how Vegeta handles this.
That was a whole bunch of green, blue, and purple.
Oh, he actually lived. Oh. I actually wanted him to die from that.
Oops.
He just barely lived. Because then we could have seen the revive there.
Yeah.
Oh well. This is what it is.
Well, he had the will to still be in here.
Alright, yeah, Damago's gonna be fine.
Not out.
And this Videl gets the finish. Vidal's gonna be finished off after this.
Finishes it with elegance.
Yes. Sure does. Alright, nope, changing that. No licensed music in my video. We're not allowing that.
Oh, this is more like it. This music right here.
Yeah. Alright, so that was that. Just for stage 1 of the Supreme Magnificent Battle. I think that for these type of challenge events, they typically try to make the earlier stages easy, just for new players to at least be able to do something.
It's like they have to keep that design in mind almost.
Yeah, just I'm trying to think, but like sometimes they make missions for people to be like, oh, complete a stage of this Supreme Magnificent Battle, and they gotta make at least one of them easy so new players can get into it. So let's consider it. We did that in one try. I was hoping Vegeta actually would have died there. He survived by 4% HP.
Because we saw previous animations.
Yeah.
You know, that would have been nice to have a good complete round.
Right. Alright, so there's that. Let's go ahead and accept the missions. We got some Dragon Stones, and we got some summon tickets, I believe. So let's accept all. Oh, no. No, we don't have summon tickets. Dang it. I was really hoping they would have some sort of like ticket banner for this. Typically they hand them out, like even for the Goku Story Edition and Vegeta Story Edition Red Zone. We would get summon tickets, but I guess we're not going to get this time around.
We didn't get the payday.
Nope. Well, at least we got some Dragon Stones. Dragon Stones are used to like summon characters in this game, so let's look closer to that. And speaking of that, let me pop up my link level team again. So, I managed to pull most of the new recent characters. I got the new LR Tech Vegito. See, he's got like a special fusion into Vegito right here.
Oh yeah.
Got him. Just yesterday, I got this Evolution Blue Vegeta. He seems like a character. And this is also a new character. He seems...
Mr. Satan?
Yes.
Satan?
You actually recognize him?
I remember that. One of the first characters I was introduced to, actually. He was an opponent you were fighting against. I was like, yeah, his name's Mr. Satan. Wow.
He's a really funny gag character, because you see in the background, that's actually a fusion of him and Goku.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, in the background. I'm going to have to show you the animation for that in a second. It looks really funny. But all I have left to get in terms of the new characters in part 1 is just this SS3 GT Goku. He's really good, but I still have yet to pull him. Just been short on stones. He's got like multiple transformations here.
Oh, went beast mode.
Yeah. Alright, so last thing we'll do in the video, we'll switch over here and take a look at the stats. Didn't really seem like it was too much going on there, but yeah, Goku's only doing like 575k on Super. Okay. Everything seems pretty typical for the most part here in terms of what like previous fights I've done. Just the stats slightly higher this time around. Okay, and then Yamcha's starting to do a little bit more, 700k, but nowadays that's nothing. Now as for this phase, yeah, just it's a bit higher. Yeah, not a whole lot. Oh wow, launch actually has a pretty high chance of super attack. That's higher than normal. What about this for other characters? Yeah, other boss fights it's been typical, like around like within the range of like 15 to 19%. But launch had a 50% chance to do a super attack, but it's only 500k. All their HP is really low too, now that I think about it. Look at Oolong, only 4 million HP. I mean, considering the fact we can do...
some of them are in the double digits.
Yeah, some of like our attacks are in like 19 million range and all that. That's very low HP. So, yeah, this was the phase that was...
With all the stats you have to keep in mind, it's like you're a statistician
Yeah,
having to think about how it affects.
this Tensionon doesn't seem like the Tensionon and Chaozu doesn't seem all too bad in terms of like their stats, but just guaranteed locking. I just want to punch him. But yeah, the last phase, this Goku dealing the most amount of damage at 1,000,000 on his super attack. He guaranteed stuns you. He only has a 5% chance to dodge your attacks. I don't even think we saw
Not that high. It's not that high with that 5%. Huh?
I don't even think we saw him dodge at all. Locked him out pretty fast, I think.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much
Super
it.
agility right there.
Oh wow, he has a 0 cooldown. Well, so do a couple of these phases actually do have 0 cooldown. The cooldown just basically means like the cooldown of like until they can do their super attack again.
Yeah.
But
That is useful though.
Goku did his super attack like right away, so he got that like 19% chance right there. Just wish Vegeta would have actually died from
Zero
it.
cooldown helps them build back up faster, pretty much.
Cause like after they do a super attack,
It's almost like an ace in a hole situation, you know, having them like the brute force characters and with low cooldown like that, you know.
yeah, because
They won't take that long. So if you need a desperate maneuver or attack, you know.
the enemy here with 0 cooldown, that basically just means they can super attack whenever they feel like it. In the next turns after that, but anyway.
They have an inclination to just attack and keep going.
Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. Next up, we're gonna be, in the next video for tomorrow, we're gonna be going into stage 2. Let's just take a sneak peek at what the mission is for that. Planetary destruction. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a look and see what the enemies.
Scale planetary destruction.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to take a look at the enemies and see what I can do there in terms of the team build. But hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was nice having my friend Mr. Fonseca here.
Thank you, Mr. Vice, for showing me this. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember it being fun, and now just learning a little bit more of it helps, you know?
How does it make you feel that this game is 10 years old now?
Oh, 10 years old.
This game came out back in at least like back in Japan, it came out like January 30th, 31st of 2015.
2015. See, I was introduced to you playing this game in like late 2017, early to mid 2018. So
I remember, especially back in high school, I played the most in like 2019.
some mobile games that come out, it takes a couple years for it to be localized in other countries, you know. But yeah, hey, it just shows the longevity of it, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be going on for a long time. I think I saw a recent post online saying that it's accrued over like $3 billion in terms of like revenue.
That it's one of the breadwinners almost, really, you know, longevity.
I'd have to find that post, but
So like you said, over 10 years, pretty much.
yeah, I'd have to find that post again. But I think
it's 2015 and it's 2025, so yeah, that is 10 years. It's a decade.
We're recently in the 10th anniversary. See, look, I mean, you can see 10th anniversary. So they're in that right now. But that post I was talking about, I think I remember it saying like this game alone, because you know the company Bandai Namco, right?
Yeah.
This game alone encapsulates like 15% of their profit or something like that.
I mean, it's a mainstay.
That's a lot.
And if it's gonna help introduce other people that aren't familiar or just haven't, you know, I mean, it's a pretty big IP, intellectual property, you know.
You see how like appealing and cool the animations look and all that, and like the music and all that. So
I mean, when it comes to things like this, it just, you know, it's enough to make you get curious, and then you go into that sort of rabbit hole and you get more interested in it. Then you learn about the lore. Because
like all the animations are like teasers of like, oh, this looks cool. I want to try to get into it.
And it's accessible with it being, you know, a mobile device game phone.
Exactly.
Mobile device game, you know.
I can just play whenever I want. That's. I mean, admittedly,
that game brings me back though.
It's funny it brings you back. You never even played it.
Yeah, well, it brings me back to that time when
No, I get it. Though.
Whenever you introduced me to a bunch of gaming properties and
yeah, I get it. That makes sense.
And then the lore of this, I remember the openings to the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z shows. You know, those were good.
Yeah.
Makes you want to watch it.
So anyway, it's been nice having Mr. Fonseca on.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Vice, again. Hopefully in the future we can do another collaboration.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't mind. That'd be fun. All right.
Having an outsider.
Right. Because that's what I think is fun, is just to have like a new perspective to this. Just, to point out some things you see about it.
Once you know these little nuances and display and all that, it really is a quick game. It's a really quick thing to get into.
Right.
And it's actually useful. And then it's almost like RPG in a way,
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just remember, before we wrap up, I did want to show you the Mr. Satan card.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let's find on the website. He has a really funny animation. We're not gonna have audio for it, but
No.
through this. Oh no, it's not through this website. Let me check on this website right here. His active skill animation. Watch this.
Yeah.
Wait for it to load. There we go. What's on the guitar? That's the fuse.
Oh.
And the Goku and Mr. Satan
And now
fuse
they're one
together.
entity?
Yes. And he starts doing the spirit bomb, their own version of the spirit bomb.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah, you look like, that's why in the opening of the video I say he kind of reminds me of Atlas, how he's holding it all up like that.
Yeah. But that card's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. That's useful looking at the website right there, how it shows the animation so you know what you're, when it plays, what's happening.
Yeah, this website, they have multiple websites of this game, actually.
It's a wiki. It's a wiki.
This isn't official, this is fan-made, but they have like multiple websites at this point that show you like all their stats and stuff. See, that's like his passive skill, everything he's doing. So these websites are really good information. But anyway, I just wanted to get that in the video, just show them. Funny thing. Now I'm just gonna do my usual outro.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you to say it, Mr. Fonseca. You remember what it is? My usual outro? Check the Baba Shop. Tell him to check the Baba Shop, Mr. Fonseca. Come on, say it.
Check the what?
Check the Baba Shop.
Check the mama shop.
Check the Baba Shop. Alright, well, it's been fun. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all have an amazing, lovely day.
Yeah. Cringe and all. It's all part of life.
So, peace out. See y'all next time.
Take care, YouTube.